Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Raw here, nice to see you. Yes it is. So going to be doing some more Wi-Fi battles today, ranked. I have done some off camera, although unfortunately I wasn't looking too hot. I did 3 and I lost them both. I lost all 3 of them. Rank, only 10,000 now, but I'm still using the same team. I've been playing for a little bit, just trying to get a better feel for it. Obviously Master Ball tier is much harder than the previous tier, so you know sometimes you have to make changes for things that are more relevant. But we will see how we go. I'm going to aim to do between 2 and 3 battles, depending how long they take. But we will see. We'll see if we can find a trainer. Hopefully make it back into the 4 digits, because we're in the 5 digits now, which isn't great. Like I said, I do need to work on my EV spreads a little bit. Gyarados, I think, could be made more bulky, so it works more as a good support Pokemon. I need to watch out for Whimsicott's running Protects. A lot of Whimsicots seem to be running Protect now. I'd say mostly because of fake out users such as Raichu or other fake out users such as Weevil, Salazzle, Grimmsnarl. It's so easy to double down on it if they don't protect. So against Creasy. Okay, so we'll see what he or she is bringing. So look, speaking of Whimsicott, there's Whimsicott, Charizard, Duraludon, Conkeldurr. Alright, so this is the team that the guy used in Dallas, I believe. Right, okay. Okay. Right. Now, how do I want to play this? Because I kind of know what it's going to do. I'm going to leave Raichu, Charizard. Let's play him at his own game. In the back, I'm going to bring Machamp for sure. I mean, I could lead with Machamp, actually. No, I'm not going to lead with Machamp. But I am EV to outspeed min base 60s by 1 point. So I do outspeed that Jellicent if it doesn't run any speed EVs. I think it's got 4. In the back, who do I want to bring in the back? Torkoal and Rotom. Rotom could be alright here. Gyarados. Actually, I think I'm going to bring Gyarados. So let's bring those 4. See how we go. Like I said, I do know this team because this is a rental team my opponent is using. Unless they've made their own one, made some slight changes. But from what I can see, that is a rental team. So let's see if we can beat it. I don't like using rental teams because I feel like you have better use of using Pokemon if you've made them yourself. So no, this is not the rental one because they're shiny for starters. So I mean, it looks the same, but it isn't the same, if that makes sense. Right, okay. Now, do I want to fake out the Whimsicott? Yes, I do. I'm not giving it the chance. And I'm going to go for a max. Airstream into... Oh, hell with it. It's just double onto it. I literally just said in my previous video not to I mean in my previous statement, you know, to watch out for Whimsicott's running Protect, and here I am doubling up on it. But here we are, we'll see if it works out. It's almost a mirror match, isn't it? If I'd had my Whimsicott, then it would be almost a mirror match. But he seems to be thinking what he's going to do for his turn. Here's my Gigantamax Charizard coming out. I don't believe that means I'm faster, could be wrong. Could be running a modest Charizard, which would be interesting. I think you should always run a timid. The 100 base speed is really good this generation. If you run a modest, you're only reaching base 85, and I think you tie with them. Maybe outspeed them by 1 point. Could be wrong there. So it doesn't go for Protect. In my opinion, that's a mistake on my opponent's part. So it just goes for Blast Burn. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's going to go for Sunny Day. Oh, wait. Why did you go for Blast Burn? So this is pretty much the rental team, but he's bred it himself. Shiny hunted it himself would be my only guess. Actually, I mean, with Blast Burn, you have to recharge the next turn. So, but how does that work with Dynamax? Can he freely Dynamax? No, because it automatically selects it for you, doesn't it? So that Charizard isn't doing anything next turn. So that's interesting. Also, Wild Flames doesn't affect Fire-type Pokemon, so there is that. Here comes the Duraludon, also shiny. Cool. So I'm actually going to nuzzle No, fuck it. I'm just going to attack the Charizard. Actually, no. I'm going to double into Duraludon, actually. And I'm going to go for it G-Max Wildfire. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think my opponent made a mistake. Oh, so he's got him in Apricot balls as well. So that's G-Max Duraludon right there. That Charizard is not attacking this turn. That was an odd play, personally. I think you should probably gone for the Blast, but if you're going to go for the Blast Burn, should have probably done that. I mean, it's also possibly meant to Dynamax and accidentally misclicked. It's also a possibility. It's Thunderbolt. Don't know if the combination of the two is enough to take it out, but we will find out. They're so weak on the special side, though. So, no, not enough to take it out, but good chunk of damage. Super happy with that. Obviously, I can't redirect the lightning from Duraludon. I actually live on 8 HP, which is really nice. And he's also just boosted my electric type moves, which is also really nice. Cool. So it's Life Orb. So I'm going to Thunderbolt onto Duraludon. Do I want to be cheeky and bring in Torkoal? No, I did bring Torkoal. So yeah, I'm just going to Thunderbolt onto Charizard. And I'm just going to go for... It's cool animations. Do it on Duraludon. It could go for Matt's Guard here. That could be a good play. But it doesn't. Fair enough. So he should take out the Charizard, yeah. With Electric Terrain Boost. No problem. So first battle's going to be quite... looking like it's going to be quite a quick win, actually. My opponent's only got one Pokemon left, and I still got both of mine, so there's no chance they're going to come back from this. I mean, this is pretty much the rental team, but in a shiny form. So it's a little bit predictable. That's the only problem with rental teams, especially very popular ones. You know, we all know their EV spreads, how they work, and whatnot. So you have to watch out for that, really. So you just leave Conkeldurr left again, shiny. Cool, fair enough. So I'm just going to go for an Air Slash and Thunderbolt here. This should be enough to just take it out, to be honest, I would have thought. Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, it's probably got Match Punch and probably going to Match Punch my Charizard, but I think it's a little bit late for a comeback, to be honest. Also got Intimidate Gyarados in the back. Yeah, so we'll see what my opponent does. Don't know why he's taking so long. Oh no, so he just cancelled the battle. I mean, it saves us both some time. Cool. So first battle of the video and we got ourselves a win. So that's a good start. Let's move swiftly on to the next one. Oh wait, so... Oh, my Pokemon got a ribbon. Cool, so they got their Master Ball ribbon. Did not mean to do it. Let's check his items. Did he have Protect on Whimsicott? No, so it had Fake Charm, and so yeah, it's exactly the same. See, it's actually got all these in special balls as well, which is cool. No Imprison on the Jellicent, though. I thought about having a Jellicent in a Love Ball, to be honest. I like this team, actually. Moonball Charizard, cool. Lure Ball Tokens, this is a bit weird. Caught in a Pokemon Den. Seems like it was hatched. Oh, so I can actually see everything, cool. Cool. Alright, so that's my opponent's team. Having a quick nose there, being a bit nosy. So let's look for the next trainer. Oh, so rank 9,000, we're into 4 digits. And we're still over 50-50 on our win to loss ratio. So got that to look forward to. So trainer's been found. Let's see what my opponent's going to be bringing against Cage, rank 6,000. Oh, so that's a Sun team, isn't it? Tyranitar and Excadrill there. Got to be careful. Probably Flash Fire Chandelure. I'm going to leave with Raichu and Charizard. Because I've got an idea. I'm going to bring Gyarados in the back. And I'm going to... No, I need to bring... Or do I just not bring Raichu, actually? I think I'm going to lead with Charizard Torkoal. In the back, I'm going to bring Machamp and Gyarados. No, actually. I'm going to lead with Charizard and Machamp, and I'm going to bring Torkoal in the back, because if he has his Tyranitar in the back, then I'm not going to be... he could switch that in that same turn and get his Sand Rush boost. So that would be something I'd have to look out for. I could also have led with Gyarados, but... But if he does lead with Tyranitar, I'm going to switch in my Torkoal, because I can't afford for Excadrill to be running Sand Rush. So Togekiss and Excadrill. Okay. Is it Mold Breaker Excadrill? So it's not Mold Breaker Excadrill. So I'm going to Dynamax and go straight into... Ooh, but... Yeah, I'm still going to do that, actually. And I'm going to bring in Torkoal. Because... if he swaps in his Tyranitar, then she's instantly getting the Sand Rush boost, and I can't really afford her for that to happen. So here comes my... So she didn't switch out. I think I would have gone second there. So I was bringing my Fire Turtle. Even if the extra was sashed, then Wild Flames will take it down. Hopefully it's not Sasha and I can just take it straight out. That'd be absolutely amazing. So here comes Gigantamax Charizard. This thing does so much damage in a Sun with Solar Power as well. So what does my opponent go for? So she is Dynamaxing something. If it's the extra, I will be able to live a Max Rockfall. But... so it's actually the Togekiss. Okay. Could very possibly have Max Lightning, although quite uncommon on Togekiss, but, you know, having that surprise factor is what wins you battles. So it's actually not Focus Sash, and the crit did not matter at all, I can promise you that. So it actually goes for a Max Airstream. Okay. Right on. Right on. That's alright. Should be able to live another one of those. I've got my passive damage off, so there is that. Let's see what my opponent brings in. So Tyranitar. Brings out Tyranitar. So now brings out the Tyranitar. Gotten rid of that Sun. Alright. I'm actually going to go for a G-Max Airstream of my own, I think. Onto Togekiss. And I'm going to bring in Gyarados or Machamp. I mean, Machamp resists the rock moves, obviously, so... now I'm going to bring Gyarados, I think, actually. Yeah, let's bring Gyarados. Speed boost would always do me nice. I should be able to live a... should be able to live a Rock Slide. And I should be able to live anything from the Togekiss, providing it's not Max Lightning. Max Airstream should live it. So lucky, no crits, because with a Scoop Lens it has 50% chance of critting, which is just disgusting. Actually, maybe Machamp would have been the better switch in there. Oh well, never mind. So it does gives my Gyarados a speed boost, so there's that. Let's see, so just go for the Rock Slide. Obviously the Chartic Berry is not going to help me survive that. God, it does so much damage to Gyarados still. Damn. Right, so I'm going to bring in my Torkoal now for sure. That does so much damage. So much damage that it's ungodly. So let's bring in Torkoal. Remove that sand. Always good. Right, so I expect the Togekiss to probably want to target Torkoal this turn. Because of the eruption. That thing will hit like a truck. How many speed boosts does Gyarados have? Does it have any? So I've got +1. And that's got 2. So that's unfortunate. Gonna go for a Heat Wave. For whatever reason I can get into the... Now I'm just going to go for a Waterfall and Tyranitar. That's probably my best bet. So just go for Max Airstream. On to Gyarados actually. Don't live it. Unfortunate. Glad I went for a Heat Wave though. Right. Just go for a Rock Slide. Does land as well. Do live that with over 50% left. Any flinch? No flinch. Is good. So that does so much damage still. Right. Need to have a think now. Don't have Bullet Punch on Machamp. So that is unfortunate. I expect the Tyranitar to go for another Rock Slide. If I had Bullet Punch on Machamp, that would be really nice because Super gets both of them, but not a lot I can do about that. So I'm going to protect Torkoal, and I'm actually going to... Actually, I'm going to go for a Heat Wave, and I'm going to Wide Guard, expecting hopefully a Dazzling Gleam. If it goes for the Air Slash, so Tyranitar actually protects. So I'm hoping that's going to be a Wide Guard then. I mean, no, sorry, a Dazzling Gleam. Yes, it does go for Dazzling Gleam, nice. The reason why I carry Wide Guard is because of Rock Slide, because my team is so weak to Rock. So obviously it doesn't hit the Tyranitar. Luckily, it hits the Togekiss, though. Needed that. Good. Okay, so that puts me in a much better position here. Possibly I could come back from it now. I've still got my passive damage off. Tyranitar's not looking very healthy. Can't get his sand back up. So it's going to depend what my opponent's last Pokemon is, really. So, Gastrodon. Okay. Right. Gastrodon. So, I'm going to protect Torkoal here. I don't have Solar Beam on my Gastrodon, unfortunately. I'm for sure taking out the Tyranitar. Need to get rid of that straight away for Torkoal's sake. Tyranitar might also be fearing Wide Guard. No, I can't use it twice in a row because it's a bit like Protect. The more you use it in a row, the less chance of working. So Protect from Torkoal. Actually goes for a Crunch in that slot. That's super nice. There's my Dynamic Punch and Tyranitar's. Get rid of that. Sweet. So it's 2-on-1 now. What's the Gastrodon doing? So it goes for Scald. Actually doubles onto the Torkoal. Very unfortunate for my opponent. I don't think I'll be able to live a Scald, unfortunately, though. Don't carry Solar Beam. I did actually mean to get... I did mean to put Solar Beam on Torkoal over Earth Power. But I didn't really think it through, to be honest. I didn't really think about it. So I'm just going to put Dynamic Punch on there. Get a bit of confusing off. It's always handy. Because it is faster than my Torkoal. And it does hit itself. Very lucky. So there's the Earth Power. Cool. Does a fair chunk of damage. Actually lower its special defense as well. So I'm going to protect Torkoal because... Actually, no, I'm not going to because... No, I'm going to protect it. Why not? Play some mind games. And I'm just going to go for a knockoff onto Gastrodon and get rid of its item. So she just cancels the battle. That's fair enough. Okay, so we've got time to do one more, I think. So far we've got ourselves 2 wins. See if we can make it a hat-trick. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Also, hope you've been enjoying some of the Shiny Sableye raids. I know quite a few of you have joined the lobby, so thank you for that. Thank you for joining. It's not been as popular as I'd hoped it had been. I think Gmax Toxicity being released has a big big influence on that because everyone's trying to shiny hunt Gmax Toxicity. So Yeah, bit of bad timing, but it is what it is. I definitely didn't expect it to be released this weekend, that's for sure. So what we got here? Whimsicott Raichu. Ooh, I like that. Darmanitan, Gyarados, Charizard, and Togekiss. So that's quite... I mean, it's relatively similar to mine, actually. Weirdly enough. Right, so who do I want to lead? That's the real question. Huh. I love that me and Dan here are both carrying 3 of the exactly same Pokemon, which is really interesting. Now, how do I want to play it though? Do I want to bring my own? I need to bring my own Raichu because that fake out. I think I'm going to bring Charizard, sorry. In the back, I'm going to be Gyarados and Machamp. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Hope for the best. It's almost a mirror match here, which is really interesting. If I had Whimsicott as well, then that would have been a super mirror match. I'm not sure Whimsicott and Raichu really fit on the same team though, because they both really need that focus sash, and they're both very supportive to Pokemon like Gyarados and Charizard. I have got my own Whimsicott that is ready to be used, but I have not brought it yet. But I am running Sunny down it because it's just handy to get rid of opposing weather teams, and also it benefits Charizard, which is really nice. So is he going to be bringing a Raichu is the real question. Whimsicott and Raichu. Wow. Okay. So my opponent actually brings Whimsicott and Raichu. Damn, man. This is cool. I like this so far. Right. Okay, then. Right, so I'm going to go for a fake out onto Raichu, because now it's a speed type. Who's going to get their fake out off first? And I'm going to go for a G-Max Wildfire. Now, don't do that on Raichu or Whimsicott. I'm going to do that on Raichu, I think, because I know how pain in the arse these things can be. Maybe that wasn't the best play, but we will see. I love that we both got Raichu. I think that's what a great way to end the video. Mine's shiny, Dan's isn't, but they kind of look like evil versions of each other. It's quite funny. I'm going to go with being the evil one because my training card's 666. I'll be the clone for Raichu. Do I win the mirror match? So now I don't win the mirror match. Fair play, fair play. Whimsicott goes to Tailwind. Half expected that, that's fair enough. Not going to be angry about that for sure. G-Max Wildfire onto Raichu. Doesn't take it out, unfortunately. But nothing's getting a free switch in this turn though, which is really nice. We know that Raichu's going to be faster than mine. Now, unless he's got an attacking type move, then I'm just going to protect my Raichu here. And I'm going to go for a max Airstream into Whimsicott. I think that's my best bet, to be honest with you. Interesting lead from my opponent. I don't think it's a very good lead, though, leading to support Pokemon like this. But I could be wrong. I've not tested that theory myself. But if I was going to, I don't think it's something I would do, leading Raichu and Whimsicott personally. So Whimsicott actually goes for Protect. I'm going for Protect on Raichu, so it'd be interesting to see if it's got Brick Break, this Raichu. So it actually goes for a Fake Out. Okay. Well, I'm going for a Max Airstream. So I don't mind that turn, actually, because it's wasting Tailwind turns. My team is completely boosting, so there's that. Yeah, so this is all. I mean, this is looking. Their Raichu has gone though, so I am now free to go for electric type moves. Now, who's he going to be bringing out? That's the real question. So it's Gyarados, right? Red Gyarados as well, female, nice. Completely opposite to mine, and it's Moxie. I see the Moxie. Right, so I'm going to go for how many turns of Tailwind are left? Well, 2 turns. 2 turns of Tailwind left, 2 turns of G-Max Wild Flames. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt on Gyarados. And I'm not worried about the Whimsicott, so I'm just going to go for a max Airstream onto Gyarados. I think that's probably my best play there. So here comes the Dynamax Gyarados. I love this so far. This battle has been absolutely wicked. Whoever you are, Dan, if you ever find this video, props to you. I love your team. I think it's wicked. Also got 3 weaknesses to rock there, though, unfortunately. I do notice that. So we'll see what happens. So Whimsicott goes for a Moonblast onto Raichu. Fair enough. Don't blame you. Max Airstream from Gyarados onto Raichu. Don't live it, obviously. I think that's a good idea going for the Max Airstream personally. Getting yourself some speed boost ready for when that Tailwind ends. But I'm also definitely doing the same here. Right, so it has got a Moxie boost now. I need to be wary of that. And here's my own Max Airstream. I'm going to bring in my Gyarados next, though, I think. Just to get rid of its +1, so bring it back to neutral. And I've still got one more turn left of Wildfire, I believe. So Whimsicott's going to go next turn anyway, so I'm definitely not going to worry about that. Let's bring in my Gyarados here. Need to try to stall out its Dynamax, because obviously Max Airstream is going to actually decimate Machamp. But Bounce, on the other hand, I can play around with that. So there's the old Intimidate there. Right, so I've got one turn left of Tailwind, I believe. Let's have a look. So yeah, they got one turn of Tailwind, one turn of G-Max Wild Flames. Enough to take out the Whimsicott. I'm just going to go for... I'm going to go for a Bounce, actually, onto Gyarados. Waste a turn of Dynamax. And I'm going to Protect with my Charizard. I expect it to go for a Max Geyser, but with Protect obviously in place, there's a good chance of... I mean, I would expect to live it. So denying that Moxie boost there and accepting myself another turn of being around. Because I reckon I'll probably be able to outspeed the Gyarados afterwards. Because I think I've got more speed boosts. And I do have naturally higher speed. So yeah, it does go for that Max Geyser onto Charizard. Does a hefty chunk of damage, but I'm still at 50%. Actually, why did I go for Bounce here? Because their Dynamax, I'm pretty sure, is ending this turn. But, oh well, never mind. I've gone for Bounce anyway, so there's that. I'm gone. There's the Wild Flames. Going to take out the Whimsicott. Get to see which Pokemon my opponent has left in the back. Nice damage there to the Gyarados as well. Tailwind is peered out. Oh no, did the Dynamax not end? I've completely lost count, but I thought that was the third turn. Maybe it will happen next. So Togekiss is the last Pokemon. So that's not great for me, actually. So it's got one turn left of Dynamax. How much speed boost is it Gyarados? So Gyarados is at +1 speed. My Charizard is at +2. Although I can't flinch Gyarados. Heat Wave's not going to be very effective here. So I'm just going to Air Slash the Togekiss. I think that's probably my best option, to be honest with you. Togekiss is probably going to be faster than Gyarados. So I'm safe in the air from both of these Pokemon, actually. So here's my Air Slash. Doesn't miss, thankfully. If I could get a flinch off, that'd be really nice. So there's a Max Airstream from Gyarados onto Charizard. Fair enough. Giving itself a speed boost in both aspects there. I mean, it doesn't actually matter if Togekiss gets flinched now, actually. So Gyarados looking dangerous. I know how that one feels. So just go for a Dazzling Gleam. Para. Yes. Alright, so that Para is huge. That's good. Para is good. Okay, cool. Right. So I think I'm looking pretty solid right here. Maybe a Salt Fest Bullet Punch from Machamp would be really nice, actually. I'm going to go for a Waterfall onto Togekiss. I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge onto Gyarados. Dazzling Gleam should not be able to take out either of these Pokemon, either with a crit, I hope. Could be very wrong there, but we will see. Does have 50% chance of critting with Scoop Lens and Super Luck, which is what everyone runs on their Togekiss right now. So I could have gone for the Wide Guard, but I feel like this was the better play, and I feel like I'm right. Oh my god, what happened? Wait, why did I do that? What? Oh man, I just attacked my own... Oh no, that Gyarados attacked my Machamp, and now my Machamp attacked their Togekiss. Oh Jesus, that was confusing as hell. Right, so Wide Guard would have been the better play there actually. My god, that was confusing. Was that confusing for anyone else? Which one of us is faster? I'm at no speed boost. Gyarados is at 2, but it's paralysed. So it's back at neutral, basically. I have no idea. I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. Okay, this game has come down so clutch. I thought I'd Waterfall my own Machamp there. So the opposing Gyarados is faster. And stronger and takes me out. Oh, man, crit as well. So that's a really good game, Dan. If you ever see this video, kudos to you. That was very enjoyable. Almost a mirror match, actually. Wide Guard would have been the better option there. But it doesn't matter. I still had fun. I hope you had fun watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to sign off now. I'll probably host some more Sableye raids later on. Thank you very much for watching. If you have stayed for this video, please feel free to like the video, share it with friends. Appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Until tomorrow, I will see you all later. Goodbye.